Welcome to a brand new edition of It's All Relative. I'm Josh.
I'm Sarah.
And today we'll be joined by a special guest who's bringing a powerful message and some uneasy questions that pertain to many different levels and aspects of our human lives. By the end of this episode, you, the listener, will be able to understand what it truly means to live and let live. So you guys already know what to do. Press play, turn it up, and let's get it rolling with a brand new episode right here on the It's All Relative podcast. So what's going on, Sarah?
Not too much. How have you been?
I've been good. No complaints.
Yeah,
what about you?
Here. Pretty much same, yeah.
Okay.
Can't really complain.
I quickly wanted to address something. I wanted to bring up our previous episode that we had done, episode 38, Hearts with Uvalde.
Yep.
Because I just wanted to quickly mention, since that episode had dropped, there has been a lot more things that have been uncovered and talked about. So
all right. I
just wanted to quickly mention because we were very easy, pretty much, I feel like, on the actions of law enforcement and how things were handled, right?
Right.
Because that's the knowledge that was given at the time.
Yes.
That's what we used.
Yep. And I did mention that article that I based off of for that episode, it said that expect frequent updates. So like I said, I had, when those notes were written, that was updated 12 hours prior to. Mm-hmm. So
right.
I'm definitely not surprised that there's more to it.
Yeah, there's just been some things that have been uncovered, which shows that the actual time and whatnot of the police entering and doing what they had to do, and the chief, whoever, I forgot his name, but the guy without the radio. There's just been a lot of things. He struck me as he should get fired. I've also seen that the doors that they had talked about at the school were unlocked. It's just a horribly handled.
The one broken door that apparently was supposed to be locked and wasn't. Mm-hmm. The actual door on the inside of the school to the classroom. Mm-hmm. That's another thing. Obviously, they hadn't been doing frequent enough checks to see that these doors were defective and not locking properly automatically. And
right.
So,
well, shame on all those people that were involved. That shit was absolutely handled poorly, and shame on the law enforcement for sure. Those that did what they did, and this is just my opinion, but their asses should be fired. Yeah. Either way, Robb Elementary is going to be destroyed.
Yeah,
they're destroying the school.
It should be, that's.
But I just quickly wanted to mention that, and for those listeners who haven't heard our previous episode, please, it's a good one.
Yeah,
go and listen to it.
Go take a listen.
But Sarah.
Yes.
Give us the fact of the week.
Alrighty, so kind of off mic, we actually were talking about art and stuff like that, and it was funny that we brought it up because something that I enjoy to do, one of my favorite hobbies, is adult coloring books. And one of my favorite illustrators who has like a whole bunch of different ones, animals, different shapes, swirls, plants, flowers, Jade Summer. And I'm sure she has her own website. I usually do buy mine off of Amazon. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's very calming for me. It's a very good way to pass time because, once you get really into it and you want to play with the colors and shading and stuff like that. It's just a fun little thing. And I've started to give I colored a hummingbird for my mom for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. And because she loves hummingbirds and it came out beautiful. So. Awesome. It's like a little piece of me because it's my little creative thing that I do, and it's like, here, I want you to have this. So yeah.
Awesome, that's cool. But you ready to get our guest on today?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
All right. So our guest today is someone who's bringing energy, passion, a business mindset, and a blueprint on what it means to live and let live. Ladies and gentlemen, Cindy Lopez.
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy.
We're excited to have you. So thanks for agreeing to come on. It's all relative.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm so excited, finally.
Yeah, absolutely. This episode today is going to be different, but special because usually with pretty much all of our previous episodes we've done, we always have to reach out and look to try to find a guest to come on. Mm-hmm. And this one was actually you reaching out and asking.
Yes.
Which
we love,
awesome.
by the way.
Yes, which was awesome. And we're definitely excited and thankful. Mm-hmm. But before we get into what we're going to be talking about today, I just quickly want to ask both of you, since you both are women, history is being made or has been made or rewritten with this whole Roe versus Wade issue. Okay. I want to quickly just get both of your thoughts or opinions on it. It's a hot topic right now. So
it's very touching. I think that everybody should have respect for each other. That I believe that nobody have the right to choose and what to do to my body. Yeah, is just equal respect. It's like if I go to you as a man and tell you, what to do with your body, whatever it is, you're not gonna like it because it's your body, it's respect. You an adult as well,
right.
So you have choice. Supposedly this is a free country.
Yeah,
super free country, and taking that right from the woman is a big deal. Yeah, it's really not free. That's what it tells me. Yeah, it's not
that it can change in the blink of an eye, and I definitely agree. It is about the abortion itself, and the fact that it's a child and stuff like that. But it is the concept of it that there are old men who are controlling our bodies, and
the majority is males.
Yeah,
taking these decisions.
They could never understand having to make that type of decision because, as far as they're concerned, once a girl's pregnant, well,
it's gonna be
stuck with it.
It's gonna be a lot of unsafe abortion as well. That it is. I just think it's just stupid.
Yeah, it's definitely, and in some areas it's going to be quote unquote more regulated as opposed to banned, and I hear that out as well. But in a lot of places that's not going to be the case. And like you said, there's going to be a lot of quote unquote at home procedure attempts, and that's going to open up a whole new realm of issues and problems.
I mean, we can't even take care of the ones that are already here.
Right.
We have to see the amount of hunger that kids in the United States and the whole world are going through, and we just want to make sure that these kids are born because they say we don't know they could be the future, but the future is not even here.
Right.
The future is an imagination.
And, I do want to say, though, shame on the women who have used abortion as a form of birth control, because that is a big thing. And unfortunately, we, as a society, tend to cater to those who are have poor intentions,
Exactly.
And it's just... I don't want to say I see it from both sides, but I kind of do, but I don't need anybody trying to control what I do with my body.
I definitely see it from both sides as well.
Yeah.
Because I mean, is wrong to do it, but at the same time, if you can't afford it or you don't want it for whatever reason it is,
right.
That is your choice.
Yes.
That is your choice.
Right.
And nobody could say it's not, but the power is everything here.
Yeah, it's that big concept about just controlling women's bodies, and it's
the control. If that is there, what is going to be next? The votes?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, it's another landmark in our history, and thank you to both of you for being women and expressing your thoughts and opinions about that. It's important right now. It's super important, and like our shit is at a crossroads so bad where things are not looking good. You know,
No.
so
No.
But I appreciate you both for sharing that.
No problem.
But so Cindy, when you and I had talked about you coming on the show, I had asked you about a few ideas of something you want to talk about, and there were many sub-points, excuse me, but it all kind of was summed up under what the title of this episode is, and that is Live and Let Live.
That's right.
Okay. Now, before I have you explain what that means to you, I want to ask you, Sarah, real quick. What do you think of when you hear of Live and Let Live?
Honestly, right as you said that, the first word that came to my head was just unbothered. You know, just live your life and don't let the way that anybody else lives their lives affect you, because what does it have to do with you? You know, it's not your life. So do what you got to do, and you know, accept those for what they choose to do. And if you really can't deal with it, then they don't need to be in your life. It's that simple.
Right on. Right on. To me, I think it defines or resembles a little love and struggle. All right. And what I mean by that is to live, right, is love and a struggle.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And vice versa. To let someone, you know what I'm saying, live is also
It is.
love
Yes.
and a struggle. So, but Cindy, please talk to us. Tell us what that means to you.
Okay, so to me, you guys are right. It's the same thing. It's more respect.
Okay.
Respect others, how they are, because you will want them to respect you exactly how you are.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
it's all about respect. Love. You know, from love, that is number one, comes respect, comes communication, and everything else, everything positive. Now, you go online and you Google it, and it's really the same thing. It says you should tolerate the opinion of others so they could tolerate yours as well.
Right.
You know.
That's an excellent definition because that's so true.
Yes.
It is. You know, we tend to, yes, we live by it as well, but we really don't live by it because we really don't respect,
Yeah.
you know, like we want to. We really want to be respected more than what we really respect.
Right.
You know, we are a little bit selfish, not because we want to, because how we've been raised. Our culture, everything comes from our house, how we've been domesticated. It comes from the power. Our parents, they were taught about power. We was taught about power. The power of our parents is controlling us, telling us, hey, do this, do that, teaching us things, because we are born not knowing words.
Right.
But we are, you know, born with a brain.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
right there is a computer, our brain. Our brain is
Yes.
already there. So they the one that teach us everything. We programmed by our parents.
Yes.
So we are controlled by our parents, the power. You know, that.
Well, let me quickly ask you then real quick. Would you think now let's talk, you were saying the control, right?
Yes.
From parents and whatnot to kids. Would you look at it as at the level of more like wisdom? They've got some experience or they've done things, so maybe they are trying to pass wisdom down. Would you consider that in the same box as control or?
Well, they teach us what they have been taught.
Okay.
You know, and what we have been taught really is okay, so we are born with emotions. Emotions are real, and knowledge are not.
Right.
I get that from, I don't know if you guys, I mentioned it earlier, the book of the Four Agreements.
Okay. Yep.
That is the author. His name is Don Ruiz, Don Miguel Ruiz. I love him. He's an author. He talks about the human freedom and how we've been domesticated.
Yep. Yep.
You know, everything starts from the house, you know, from school, from the church, you know, and everybody that's around us.
Wherever there's adults.
We are growing, and everybody is telling us what to do, how it is, how it should be, what is right and wrong. But they've been taught that as well. Right. And it's a pattern.
Yeah. And I think that the wisdom thing is also interesting because I've always kind of had this idea that if you think you know everything, you are not as intelligent as you think because you don't know everything. You can always grow, learn, change, experience new things, you know? It's just
most of the things that you know is because you have been taught to that stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
somebody taught you, or you went, or you taught yourself potentially, of course. But either way,
most of it,
it's there.
A lot of learning comes from making poor decisions.
Yeah,
and learning from those, right? So I mean, that is I understand that is a path that we all have to take. To be able to
it could just apply to so many areas. That's why I'm chuckling.
Those are one of the greatest moments in your life. Those mistakes, the ones that we call mistakes, that is so wrong. They really not. They awesome, but the symbol of mistake to us and our brain has been, you know, red, alert, yes, bad. It's not. We need that dirt. We need it to grow. You know, it teaches us the real lesson and what we had to go through sometimes. Yes, our parents doesn't want us to go through maybe, you know, some mistakes that they went through or something. But it's okay. It's okay. Because maybe I have to go through it and it's going to be different. You know, the outcome is going to be different. Yeah. But let me grow.
Yes. Yeah, you got to experience things for yourself.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That was well worded.
Within reason.
Right, but I mean, I understand that now, you know, like it is, like as a parent or from a parent's point of view, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that your kid or not even someone that you care about, whatever, is going to make a poor decision that you already know is going to turn out bad, but you just going to stand there and you're going to let it happen and let them learn from it and then just be there to maybe pick them back up.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's like warning a child so many times, you know, you're going to slip.
I mean, I'm a mother of 3. And I do give them advice. I tell them my experience and I trust them enough to make whatever decision they are going to make. If it's not the one that they expected, I'm going to be there. And if it's the one that they did expect it, I'm going to be there as well. So, but I let them. And they are so happy with it. I've been practicing this for about 5 years. Ever since I discovered The Secret. Right. That's the book, The Secret, yes. That is gonna, I talk about it in a little bit.
Right.
Well, then let's direct it real quick back to some of the subpoints that you had sent in this outline. You had mentioned or brought up a question of how honest we are with ourselves and how honest we can be with others. Do you want to expand on that a little bit?
Yes, definitely. We are, a lot of us, you know, we are honest, or we try to be honest with ourselves and with other, but to a certain extent, you know, just the fact because we are afraid of what are you gonna think about me or what he's gonna think about me, you know, so that holds us back of how we really are.
The social status?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That really holds us back of who we really are, and a lot of times we are fake because we are scared.
Right.
You know.
Well, that's the key. Also, I think everyone as individuals, you gotta, as yourself, find and get to that moment or find that critical juncture where you realize that social status really don't mean shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are comfortable with yourself, then who the fuck cares about what other people say? You know what I'm saying? But getting there is a very difficult thing. Some people, don't ever hit it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Those people are the ones who are, poking fun, making fun of those who are embracing who they are, and trying to tear them down and beating them down just because they can't,
Right. Well, one of the main reasons why people are so, trying to tear people down and whatnot is they're scared themselves. They don't understand.
Yes.
They haven't shut up and taken a chance to just fucking listen.
Yeah.
For a second. Right. So
don't argue, just listen.
Exactly. What about trust? Now, you had mentioned trust also, Cindy. Some examples were with kids, friends, other half.
So, yes, that's right. Trust. So, we are limited. I'm gonna start with the kids. Mm-hmm. How trusting our kids, making decisions. We a lot of times tell them exactly how to do it and how to do everything. It could be a chore or something, and not trusting that they are just able to do it on their own, their way.
Right.
Because everybody's way, it could be different.
Yep.
Maybe my way is a little bit easier for me. Like my daughter, she tells me, Mom, how you teach me math, I don't understand it because my way is just a little bit different.
Yeah.
But, the trust of her, let's say the oldest one, of going to school, taking the bus instead of, us taking her to school.
Right.
She wanted to do that. So, yes, the trust of her telling me, Mom, I'm going to go out somewhere, with my friends. I'm going to trust her and not think that she's not going to do that.
Correct.
Because kids supposedly make stupid mistakes. Like I said, it's trusting them. You have to.
Right.
It's part of life. I do trust my daughter. I mean, I have a 15, a 13. Those are teenager girls.
I remember myself at that. I wouldn't want to deal with me at that age.
But I trust that they're going to just do the right thing. And whatever supposedly mistake it is, is okay. Any mistake has a solution. Every mistake, every problem has a solution.
Right.
So anything that happens, we just have to be positive, and instead of thinking about, there's a problem and there is a solution. There's a solution, guys.
Yep.
Let's think about that.
Yeah.
Trust.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Trust with your partner as well. Trust with your partner is really big. We lack on trust. I'm going to be honest. I'm the type of person that my husband and me, I'm very open-minded. He is very conservative.
Right.
So it's totally opposite.
Yeah.
I don't mind my husband going out with a friend, female friend, on a date, because I believe that we are entitled to have a social life too. It's okay just because he's going out on a date with a friend.
Yeah.
He's telling me I'm going out with a friend.
Yeah.
So why I have to be, thinking that it's not a friend?
Yeah.
It's the trust.
But you just got to find the right person to give that trust to, because giving your trust to the wrong person. I give the trust
to him, and I think that's the thing. I come to any situation with trust, because if I'm close-minded right away, I don't see the good things of the person.
Yeah.
Now, if you fuck up, then you lose the trust, and you have to work on it again.
Right.
But because we all make mistakes, and whatever it is that he fucks up or somebody else, I give the chance again. We are human, and it's okay.
Yes.
We have disagreement. Well, I have disagreement with you, and you with me.
Yep.
It's totally normal.
Yeah. And, I'm 22, and I don't have kids. You're in a totally different stage of life, but coming from someone my age, it is so hard to give that trust to anybody, and social media and all of that has just ruined the dating life for my generation. It is.
But is as well.
It's disgusting, to be honest with you.
Is a personal emotion. It's something personal,
right?
That is not nobody else that could work with that. Is you have to work with it,
right?
It's you. It's your trust. Somebody can come and you can say, "Oh, I don't trust you" by just the looks.
And you had mentioned off mic energies and stuff too, and that's important to pay attention to as well. And I don't think enough people really are in tune enough with that, because there's, and like, even in high school you see these stupid cliques and like good cliques, bad cliques and stuff like that, but a lot of those quote unquote bad cliques, I would have never hung out with any of those people. They just radiated terrible friggin' no offense, I went to a big high school, so good luck figuring out what I'm talking about, but it's so hard to really know who you can even give that trust to right away, and it is, within yourself and what you choose to do with it. But after a couple of times where it just completely went to shit, it just doesn't.
Yeah, I think acquiring that level of trust that you are addressing, Cindy, takes time.
Yeah, trust within yourself to know who.
Yeah.
Right. Both ways, absolutely, because it is a big thing to be able, like you said, to trust a significant other and be like, yeah, I'm cool with it, go ahead and do your thing.
Seriously, I'm really cool with it.
Yeah,
that takes,
it's okay.
Right. He says as a friend, then she has that trust for him. There you go.
we are entitled to have friends.
Yes.
You imagine that you have a friend and it's generally your friend. She came out of town, from town, and you want to take her out. It's nothing. It's really just a friend, and they don't trust you. You feel like the relationship, like, why I'm in this relationship if you don't trust me,
right?
So there's problems. Trust your partner. If you with your partner, is trust. You trust that partner. If you with that person. If you with that person, you sleep with that person, you trust that person. So why not trust? Is going out.
Right.
Is in a public place. It's nothing.
Right.
Again, my generation just does not, like, when I tell you that concept is it's the whole idea of trust is just not, you can't, it's, I don't want to say unextendable, but it's borderline unextendable because you can't, it's insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say to mention what you had said, Sarah, too, about the whole trust thing at your age and whatnot. It would be a little difficult because, like I said, it takes time, right, to be able to trust somebody like that.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can't speak on like what kids nowadays, how you guys do. I don't even fucking know. I'm too old
can.
for this shit,
It's shit. That's what it is. It's absolute shit.
But I can imagine. But I can imagine, like, just how rough it would be, and it does, unfortunately, for younger people. Like I said, trust takes time.
That means you gotta watch who you hang out.
Oh yeah,
that's what it is. Because whoever you around, there was this video that
intentions.
I saw. Yeah.
What are their intentions?
Yeah, you never know.
But all right, let's take a quick break. All right, and when we come back, we'll continue with this discussion as well as hear about Cindy's business ventures that she is currently involved with. So make sure you guys come back with us right here on the It's All Relative podcast.
Shit's the same now. Explode next mode. I'm the same how. Don't say you know me, just say you did. When you see me sliding off to another crib, I'm in the game now. I'm the same how. The rap game will never be the same now. Don't say you know me, just say you did. When you hear YO, say that's that shit.
Welcome back to It's All Relative. Still with us in studio, Cindy Lopez.
Hey.
Okay, so real quick, Cindy, please break it down for us one more time. Give us the definition, sum it up for us. What does live and let live mean to you?
Okay, so my definition is respect, love, and respect. Respect others so others can respect you.
Yep.
You want the same in return, so give exactly what you want so you could get in return. That's what it means.
Yeah.
If you look for it, you're gonna find you should tolerate the opinion of others so others could tolerate yours as well. So it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Now, let me shift gears a little bit. Let me ask you a few questions in regards to some of your business avenues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Talk to us real quick about what you got going on in the Dominican Republic.
Yes. So in the Dominican Republic, me and my brothers, we own a business of real estate. So we own properties, we own lands, apartments. So I was like, hey, you know, I've been in this, like, my surrounding have always been, you know, real estate. I know a little bit about it. You know, I used to go to my father's, to the office over there, to the company, and I used to work for free. It was an intern.
Yeah,
He always
yeah.
is, you know, every summer. I remember since I was like 11, you know, I know a little bit about it. So I was like, why not take advantage of this?
Right.
You know, the Airbnb is popping over there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was like, hello,
Yeah.
Cindy, you have the
Airbnbs
opportunity.
are popular. Those are great, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Dominican Republic, that tourism is just always popping.
Yeah.
People, Dominican Republic, come on. You know.
So it's doing well.
Exactly. It's doing well. I bought an apartment. I was like, you know, at first I was questioning myself. I was like, Cindy, you never done this. You know,
Right.
I was a little bit afraid.
Yeah.
But I live by, if you don't try it, you never know.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it.
Rather
Let's just
say
do
shit it didn't work than shit I never
I was
tried,
like,
right?
I'm fucking buying it from my brothers and sisters, so fuck it. What's the worst, you know?
Yeah, what's worst that could happen as far as that goes?
Exactly. So I took advantage of it, and right now is in the process of fixing it.
All right,
you know,
yeah.
because there was a lady where living there for a couple of years, and it was a mess, whatever. And nothing about to fix it, so I could just put it in the Airbnb
Yeah.
app and start renting it. You know.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Real estate right now is a hot
I mean, it's
thing, you know?
always anywhere that you buy, and more now. I'm gonna be honest. If you didn't jump a couple of months ago, I mean, it's not that you late, because you see shit is going up. You see oil.
Oh, yeah.
And if oil goes up, you know, fertilization goes up. Food, that means food. Everything goes up.
Yes, and
you
it
know,
has
like you see gas, dude. Gas.
Come on,
Oh my God, I have
fucking drive a Jeep, please.
Oh my God, right? I have a Buick, and I paid $108 to fill it up, and I used to pay $60. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening?
It's
You
crazy.
know, but the way to go is really real estate. I think real estate is always good. Always good. Is something that you could, whatever. You don't have the money, go to a bank, get a loan. Of course, don't take your money to invest. That's stupid. You don't
Right.
invest your money, because whatever happens, you lose it. You lose your money.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, use other people's money. That's it. You go as for a business, an LLC, whatever, you know, you do your research.
Correct.
Buy a
Yes.
house. Buy a house. Go for it. That's what I could say.
Yeah, no, it's a smart move. And it's, I think, even though you were nervous and scared, which is a natural emotion when facing
Yeah.
a decision like that, looks like you made the right one. So
I
far,
did.
you know?
I did.
Now, let's talk real quick about, was there a restaurant?
No,
the talks?
no.
No?
It's a bakery.
Okay.
It's an online bakery that my sister and we've been working since 2000. It's been like 8 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's been 8 years. It's been very rocky because it's local. It's like friends and family, and
Yeah.
it was word at the, how is it that you say it? word out the mouth out of the.
Oh, word of mouth.
Wait,
Word of
there you
mouth.
go.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. So we got a little big. The school around there, they started calling us
Nice.
because we do offer like gluten free, fat free, sugar free with all this variety.
Yeah.
And it's very different as well. We had this what is it called, black bean with avocado cupcake. And it
Oh,
might sound crazy,
interesting.
but it was like it was crazy.
That's
Everybody
different.
loved it. Yes.
no, I could see that working though.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I mean, there is cultures that they use the beans, for dessert.
Right.
And avocado is a fruit,
Yeah.
so you
I was
combine
about
that
to say
exactly.
avocado is you can do a lot to avocado to
You have
manipulate
to be
the taste.
creative. You have to be creative because you
Yes.
never know. I mean, who would thought that cheese and chocolate would go? And it's pretty
Hey,
good.
now you might be pushing it.
No, I'm saying try it. Just you have to try things because you never know.
What kind of cheese?
It could be any cheese.
Oh.
Man, I have even I tried the cheddar cheese. That one I did, and it wasn't bad.
I was
You
about
know.
to say, notice how you didn't say you liked it.
no,
That's
no,
why
no.
I'm nervous.
No, not at all. I'm really open-minded when it comes to food and stuff. I give
I'm
chance.
So, in regards to like the bakery, what are some of the things that you guys bake? Like you do cookies, cupcakes, cakes.
Okay, so we are Dominican, so we definitely offer that Dominican cake.
Nice.
Dominican cake is like a pound cake. Is heavy, dense.
Yep.
We have we make fresh marmalade of pineapple or guava. That are
that
the
sounds
two
good.
main ones. And now you introduce the dulce de leche también.
Yes.
That one, dulce de leche, is delicious. But our main one, the main order one, are the tres leche.
Yep.
Those are the cake that have 3 milks. It have condensed milk, regular milk, and it has the evaporated milk as well. So that one is like the main hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really good, really good.
I've had it before. It's delicious.
We definitely incorporate as well liquor in some of them. Those are like private parties.
Yeah.
Those are like private parties.
Yep, yep.
You know. And nothing. We just trying to expand some more. We
Right.
worked more in the city and New York. The city. Now that I move up here in Hopewell, thinking about expanding it more here in Hopewell and Fishkill.
Yep,
Wappingers,
Yeah, getting it out there.
Poughkeepsie, all you guys.
That's awesome. You got to dream big.
You
right?
have to. Why not?
We mentioned, I think, off mic too, but you have to, when you have plans like that or dreams, you gotta have faith and you gotta take that first step, which is usually the hardest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable, I don't want it.
Right. Yep.
I like the challenge. I really do.
That's awesome.
I have always people telling me, Cindy, you always change. Cindy, you always want to try something. You have to just focus on one. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it, but I can't. I want
Right.
to try things that make me, that I never even tried to ever do before.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it,
Yeah, because you're not going to know until you try it. So
Exactly.
you definitely got to always try to get through new experiences.
Yes. You have a very free spirited aura about you. Now, what are some of the future plans then, with in regards to business ideas? Are there any other besides the real estate and the bakery?
No, not
No?
at the time.
Okay.
No.
Now, are there any future plans for?
Well, yeah, future plans always is, definitely buying more properties in Dominican Republic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The market is booming, is going up. So I have to take advantage now.
How much would it cost right now? Like, give me like a ballpark price if like we wanted to take a trip right now to the Dominican Republic and stay at a spot like you're talking
Like
about.
I'm-
Do you have? Is it by the beach?
It's not by the
Not by the
beach.
beach.
It's right in the city in Santo Domingo.
Okay.
It's very, there's malls around and everything is in a really good area. An apartment like mine will be going for a night around like $60 to $70 a night.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
$60 to $70. That's a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms, balcony. You have two parking space.
See, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, no, me neither. I was expecting a little higher.
Yeah, me too. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
How much are flights right now to...
It depends because now in the summertime, you know, people start traveling.
Yeah.
So I was
prices go
looking
up.
and it was like 600 and change round trip. You know, normally it's on the 300, 400.
Yeah.
Around there, round trip.
Damn.
That is really not bad. It's great.
Everything,
It's great.
yeah.
Yeah, but now I guess everything's almost doubled, right? Which,
But it's going to keep going up. It's not going to go down. It's going to keep going up. So over there in the Dominican Republic is like that. Anything that goes up in the Dominican Republic, it doesn't go down like over here. Because over there the economy is slower.
Mhm.
They don't establish as fast as over here.
right.
So
Yeah.
they just leave the price as it is.
Yeah.
You know, how they raised it or whatever, then how it is.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Let me ask you a quick personal question. Is there anyone that you learned your business mindset from in particular?
Yes, my father. My father, he always did. He died. He passed away.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you. So he used to tell me his stories, and it inspired me so much. You know, he was born with a not bad economically, but a situation happened that they had to leave.
Right.
And change their last name and everything. So
Oh,
they
wow.
started from scratch. And his father passed away. So he was the oldest one. And he was 6 years old, and he had to work selling candies and cleaning shoes. When he didn't know about that, he was living good
Right.
at that, you know. So he had to do that, and he went to school, to college. He told me he used to wear his sister clothes because they were so poor,
Right.
you know, but he still went to school. He went to college at the age of 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And he inspired me. He came to the United States, you know, as almost every story of immigrant parents, you know.
Right.
You know, he came to this country. He told me it was like with $25.
Yeah.
You know, he stayed at his cousin's house, whatever. He made it over here. He had 2 jobs. He went to work as well. I mean, he had 2 jobs and he went to school.
Yeah.
He had 3 kids at the time.
Wow.
You know, we are 5.
Yeah.
So his mind was all about business.
Right.
You know,
He had to.
He had to. You know, he started buying lands in Dominican Republic. He saw the opportunity. He's like, okay, dollar equals way more over than Dominican Republic. So,
Yeah.
you know, let me send my money over there.
Right.
You know, so that's what he started doing. I was born in that environment. You know, every summer, he used to tell us, oh, yeah, we're going to go to Disney World. And Disney World was working at his office. I swear.
That's funny.
You know, I lived over there my whole life. I went to school. I came to school here only for... I was in kindergarten and 5th grade only. So my English, it was self-taught.
Right.
And it was because he encouraged me that. He said to me, Cindy, you can learn anything that you want without even going to school. It's a book. It's all about the book and you wanting to learn.
Yeah.
Read. He was like, read. And, you know, that's just going to develop your brain.
Right.
Because your brain is a muscle.
Yep.
You know, he encouraged me with business. He said, look, if everything is business, everything is business. Medicine is business, you know.
Yeah.
Marriage is a business. Relationship, you know, the relationship with your kid, everything is business. So it is good for you to learn business.
Yeah.
You know, he taught me that it was him. He taught me a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
And nothing. I'm really happy. When he passed away, I was satisfied. Not happy that he passed away, but I felt comfortable that I took so many positive things from him.
He did his job as a father.
He did his job, because I do accept that what we have for sure in this life is death. We all gonna go through that.
Yep.
You know, I accept that.
Yeah.
You know, and those are things that I learned from him as well before he passed away. Because he used to say that to me a lot. He used to be like, "It's okay, you know, things are not forever."
Right.
You know. So that's a little bit about my father.
How long ago was that?
That he passed away? 6 years.
That's crazy. Because
he sounded like he was a great guy.
Yeah.
I think it's special. The things that he had taught you that you carry with you forever. My father also had passed away 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And so I understand and I relate to a lot of the things that you were saying. I remember, lots of different things that he has said to me and taught me throughout my life, that I still try to remember. And it sucks, when they're no longer here.
Yeah, it does.
It's sad. But I mean, those memories and those things that we were taught, those are what we can carry forever, and that's important.
Yeah, I remember that. It's crazy because he was a big reader, and I wasn't. I hated books, and now that I see everything how he was living and how he was teaching us is exactly about, from the books that I enjoy reading now. That he used to tell me, just take a moment and read those books.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I didn't even look at the name of the books.
Right, you just read them.
But now how I see, now that I'm older, I was like, wait a minute, but these are the things that he used to say, and these are like,
Yeah.
But are they exactly the books that he used to tell me to, to read and everything? And I go by those books because it teach me freedom.
Yeah.
And he was always telling me you have to just do uncomfortable things. And it's exactly what it is. He used to tell me, Cindy, just do what you have. Just do it. Just do it. Respect others. It's okay that you don't like what another person have to say to you, but it's okay for you to try to see their point of view.
Yeah.
Because we all different. We all have a different world in our mind and our brain.
Yeah.
How you see things is different than how I see things.
Correct.
But who is right and who is wrong? Why there is a right and why there's a wrong?
Right.
They shouldn't be.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I think sometimes that is up to the individual. I mean, in a sense,
on your beliefs as well, as because your beliefs maybe affects you on, let's say, when you are younger, and your beliefs are that not saying the Hispanic culture, I must say, because I know the Spanish culture. The man is the one that most likely knows more than women. They smarter, and everything. That is the belief that, we give them, when it shouldn't be like that. It should be, respect. We all have
the ability to learn
from each other.
And to be knowledgeable,
Yeah, well, that's a problem that we're currently facing as a nation right now. especially getting back to what we started
Yes.
the
Yeah.
show, the whole Roe vs. Wade thing.
Yep.
So, I mean, the only way I guess that we'll be able to make some change and have people, you know, realize and try to open up and see different views and different opinions is by talking about it. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
You gotta talk and you gotta listen.
Yeah.
And
You know?
it's okay. I know we are the type that we talk and we don't listen. We just wait for the person to finish so we can say what we want to say.
Right, right.
You know,
Without
we-
even, I always try to acknowledge, if I'm in a conversation with someone, I always try to acknowledge, like, whatever they said before I go into whatever I have to say. Because
Yeah.
it's just, you have to make people feel heard in what they say, or else they're going to think that you are just, you know, trying to tell them that they're wrong. And nobody likes to be told that they're wrong, especially if it's an opinion-based subject. you know?
Exactly.
Right. We are going to be wrapping it up soon, but before we go, you guys have anything else that you guys want to mention or talk about?
No?
No.
I mean, I'm pretty much all good.
All right. Well, Cindy, thank you again for coming on It's
Thank
All
you.
Relative.
Thank you guys.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It was great. Yes.
Is there anyone or anything in particular that you want to plug or shout out?
Yes, I want to shout out my sister, Anna Lopez. And definitely my husband, Alex de la Cruz. Hey, babe. Love you.
Shout out. What are some of your social media accounts in case fans want to get in touch with you?
Oh, social media. So my Instagram is, what is my Instagram? Oh my God. I don't even be checking my own stuff. I'm serious. It's like phone numbers. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I be forgetting my own phone number.
Right,
I'm like,
right.
what is? Let me just go to the.
You good? I think it's your name.
Is it? Oh yes, it's Cindy Lopez 224 in Instagram. Yes.
There you go.
Real quickly, did you want to plug or mention the?
Oh, my business.
Yep.
Yes. Guys, remember your girl Cindy over here with that Dominican cake. Well, what is it? My number is, no, I shouldn't be even giving my
The website would be
Just-
better.
yeah.
the website is manygoodies.com.
There you go. Fans, if you are looking for
Go
some
check it
baked
out.
goods, yes, check that website out. Get in touch with Cindy. Let her cook you guys or bake you
Yes,
guys.
it's called
Good
Many
stuff.
Goodies. Many Goodies.
Sarah, you
Yes.
want to hit them with your social?
Absolutely. So my Instagram is Sarah with an 2 H's _ Molnar, MOLNAR, and there's 2 R's there too. And my TikTok is Sarah J Molnar.
All right, and you guys can always find me at Josh_Toth3. That's my Instagram, and my Facebook is Joshua Toth. Big shout out to Stellar Sound and Media and our editor Jackson Wallace. Any listeners that want to leave us an audio message, go to anchor.fm and use the audio option. It's super easy. If you guys leave a message, we will play that on our next episode and you'll be heard around the world.
Yes, and we want to hear you. So definitely use that feature, guys.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys can shout anything out. If you guys want to plug something in, you know what I'm saying? Just use the audio. Get at us.
Even if you just want to give a little feedback and plug yourself, go ahead.
Yeah, we're cool with it.
Do what you got to do, man. We respect it.
Also, FYI, if there is anyone out there, that wants It's All Relative to sponsor anything, please get at us.
Yeah.
Let us know. But, Sarah, you want to remind everyone where they can find us at?
Absolutely. So y'all can find us at Apple, Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Google, and we just recently got the Twitter username that we preferred up, which is IAR Podcast. And we're up on there. We've still got to get some of the little stuff, bio, profile picture set up, stuff like that. But so that's where we're at.
Yes, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on all the platforms.
Everything.
Please subscribe. Subscribe. It's totally free. And leave us a rating on Apple or Spotify, and we would greatly appreciate that.
Absolutely.
All right, that's a wrap. Cindy, thanks again.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Of course.
All right, everyone, stay safe, stay kind, stay proud and powerful, and we'll see everyone soon.
Be safe, everyone. Goodbye.